Well, hi everyone. I'm John Retlin with a double review of AEW Dark from last week and this week. And why is it a double review? 2 matches last week for about 17-minute episode and 3 matches this week for a 31-minute episode. So yeah, until they get to where they're actually including enough matches on a particular Dark episode for me to just do a single review, you're probably going to see some double reviews. So forgive me if I don't do the weekly ones until the Dark format actually gets a little bit back to normal. But you know what? Regardless, it's great that they are providing some entertainment for us and, from all the tape footage that they have. And also, there's only one main event-worthy match, or at least Dynamite-worthy match, and the rest were squash matches. So let's just talk about Jimmy Havoc versus Shawn Dean, the captain, Shawn Dean. Referee Aubrey, and commentary was muted from Shivani at first. It picked up a little bit after that. Shawn did get in a couple moves. Had some nice arm drags, some very nice Japanese arm drag, very nice drop kick. Havoc did some nice wrestling, some good strikes as well. There were 2 buckle bumps, including suplexing him into it. That looked painful. Then he had a fisherman DDT for the 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then a double or nothing plug. Look, I'm just going to say really quickly that if I'm going to knock WWE for putting stuff on, pay-per-views on, all this kind of stuff, and maybe not giving their talents more of a time, more time to just ride this whole thing out, I got to give AEW some shit as well. I'm happy that some entertainment is being provided and that the wrestlers are on board. That's good, but something isn't quite set well with me. How do you guys feel? Let me know. Answers on a postcard? Nah, actually answers in the comments. Postcards. Does anybody still use postcards anymore? Anyway, so we had the Best Friends versus Lee Johnson and Musa, and it was fine. There was some comedy from the Best Friends. Lee Johnson and Musa got in a few shots, but in the end, Trent does a dive, and then soon after, Strong Zero, 1, 2, 3. That would have been a 2-minute review. So now let's talk about the one that just happened tonight. It's Ryan Piles, not Ryan Styles, from Whose Line Is It Anyway, the tall dude, if you don't remember the names, versus number 10 with Brody Lee. It's that I don't remember the guy's name exactly. It was announced on Dynamite, and because it's a Dark Order, I automatically tuned out. I don't like the Dark Order. It's a stupid gimmick. Nothing against the talents involved, but fucking hell, it's a stupid gimmick. Anyway, the action was fine, but seeing the Dark Order just takes me out of it. Because the gimmick has been presented as a goddamn joke, and no amount of refining or retooling is going to help it. Number 10 hits a spine buster for 3. Cool, whatever. Shawn Dean, again, Captain Shawn Dean versus Sammy Guevara. Sammy does his vlogging on his phone, almost gets rolled up, the dreaded roll up for 2. And then Sammy's phone is still live. Apparently, Shivani says at one point, shoot around that junk. Good line there from Shivani. Not the only time that he would say a line that I would question. Shawn does a nice delayed suplex, which is really good stuff. But in the end, Sammy does some antics, does some nice wrestling. And then, even though Shawn did hit a DDT, soon after, knee strike, burning GTS, 1, 2, 3. There you go. Sammy wins. Shawn Dean had a better showing here. I mean, he did hit some nice moves against Jimmy Havoc, but that DDT was pretty damn good. So if he can make that his finisher, they can build him up here. He can be pretty damn good. And then we get Kip Sabian with Penelope Ford versus Colt Cabana. And I don't remember the director's name, but Cody says our director, insert name here, Tim Wahlberg or something like that, is taking a lot of time shooting Penelope Ford. And Shivani says, and I'm not arguing with that at all. Shivani, you horn dog. To be fair, Penelope Ford is fucking gorgeous. There was some good wrestling in this. Ford with some antics, of course, to distract Colt, which doesn't work quite yet. Colt with some nice submissions. Kip gets upset that no kiss was given to him because Penelope's kind of playing the whole thing where she wants to be nice to Colt, or is it all a ruse? Though Shivani does say Colt has inserted himself between them. That's a threesome, and I really don't need to see that. Though it would be a different type of boom boom to super bad Penelope Ford. Anyway, and moving on. Colt does come back, but Penelope stops the Superman pin, distracts the referee, low blow from Kip, dreaded roll-up, 1, 2, 3. So there you go. That's your lot on 5 matches from AEW Dark, 4 squash matches, and 1 that could have been on Dynamite. I mean, it's cool that it was on Dark. I'm just saying it was Dynamite worthy. So there you go. Shows weren't bad, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to sandwich these human centipede them together, if you will, and just do that. So anyway, that's it. Agree, disagree with what I said. Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Retlin. I'll see you soon.